What's up everybody, Dave Elke here, and today I want to teach you some Red Hot Chili Peppers. The song is Can't Stop. It's a really funky, cool little riff that sounds really easy, but to play it clean all the way through is a bit of a challenge. It's a little harder to play than I thought it was. Couple things about the way that I play it, a little different from John, is that he uses the thumb to get some of those low notes. he also uses the open D. So the riff is based around this moving bass, right? So it's E, D, B, and C. But what he does is he plays the E. Okay, and right there he goes to the open and mutes here. So it goes. And on the thumb here. So here. And then the open D. Then this low B with the thumb. And then reach over with the second finger for the C. Okay, so that's the way he plays it, and it actually sounds kind of cool with that funky open D. And that lets him kind of rake across and not have things and get real funky. It's hard to play though. So, and I don't have a giant thumb, see that? So what I tend to do is I drop down to this D. And then I just bring the first finger. Now, does that sound the same? Pretty much, right? So that's just anytime people are doing these thumb over chords, all that kind of stuff, I just find a way to voice it that works for the way my hand works. Cool. Okay, so there's that part. So here's the main riff. I'll break it down. Okay, that's the main riff. The last time before the chorus, it does this. It does this little triad. It's like it's the top part of a C major 7. So it's this. How can I voice this? This would be the C major 7. And this is a triad. It looks like an E minor triad. Okay, so that leads in the last time to the chorus. Now the chorus is just G to D to B minor to C. But what you don't want to do is this. You don't want to play big old bar chords. All right. So what you want to do is you want to play the G as a triad. And then the D as a triad. B minor as a triad. And then a C triad, but with the 7th added. Major 7. And if you don't know, this voicing is really pretty. You just go from the C to the octave and then lay this little pattern down here. And that's the chord that he uses in the chorus. So you can go. You could also go with your G triad up here. So instead of this, you can go here. And then down to the D here, to the B. Okay, so that makes for a nice clean voice leading on that part. So it can go like this. that's the last one. The last one, it goes from B minor to C major 7 quick. Cool, then there's a drum fill and you're back. Back to the riff. And then the last time again. So. Just like a little build up on the chord, right? And then back to the chorus. And then after that chorus, is the bridge. And the bridge is cool. It just goes from basically the same chords as the verse. So it goes E minor, D, B minor, and C. But there's some variations within it. Okay, so there's these cool little melodic things that happen in there. So it's basically E minor triad, D minor or D major triad, B minor triad, and a C major triad. And at the end of that, you walk up to the D. Just like that. And then on the E minor, after the first one, he adds the C note. And then through the whole thing, he adds this B on top of the D chord right here. Like that. And then the B minor chord, he'll add this pinky onto A here. Okay, so here is the second one. So it's like that. And it's not a real sharp kind of a reggae. It's a real kind of a lazy upstroke to make it kind of funky reggae. It's not really like a, reggae backbeat. So. Cool. And the last one of those leads into the solo. So it leads in with the goes. Does a little build up on the C. And then the solo, it's all buzzed out awesomeness. And what's sweet about this guitar solo is it's kind of simple, but it's kind of hard to play. And it's the exact melody that John sings on the choruses. So it's just brilliant the way that he writes parts and comes up with catchy things like this, to where it's like, there's so many things he could have done for the solo, but instead it's just. It's the melody from the chorus, right? And then the second time he just embellishes it. And the part that gave me a bit of a challenge was the way that he phrases that. He kind of leads. You have to listen to the way he does it, because he has this like anticipation. It kind of leads into it, so it's not right on the beat. It's really cool. And then let's see. After it does that little move, then you just go right back into the rhythm and take it up. until the drums drop out, and then it's just guitar, bass, and vocals, and then the guitar drops out for the last vocal line. That's the whole song right there. So I also got to give a shout out to OMRIMG2, number 2, music for the backing track. It's a backing track without the guitar. Really cool, fun to play with. So OMRIMG2 music. I'll put a link in the thing. Now I challenge you, play the whole song all the way through, and you'll find where all the challenges are and how deceivingly tricky the song is to play. All right, get down. Of course, I skipped the whole intro part where you're just going. And the big build-up part, that's just D and E. Although he does do like a really cool fast vibrato. I don't know if there's a pedal on there or what. And there's one sneaky little part in the bridge that kind of comes in with a cool little chorus vibrato effect. But, you know. All right, so that's the tune there. If you dug this lesson, click the like and subscribe, all right? Peace.